Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Irv Lindsay here. How you doing? Whew. Today I'm out at Rapid Run Park, and man, this place could use some maintenance. Let's take a look at that. And I also want to talk about a criticism I've recently received about why I don't show the real Cincinnati. Certainly a very beautiful place. I've been here many times. I've done many videos here. And you know, everywhere you look, you can find beauty around you. You can find happiness, or you can find misery, guys. That's the truth of it. This is an absolutely beautiful place, and I love coming here. However, I fielded a criticism recently that I don't show the real Cincinnati. Had someone ask me, Irv, why don't you show the urban decay? Why don't you show the social problems? Why don't you show the real Cincinnati, the dirty Cincinnati? Number one, that's not what my YouTube channel is about. This channel is primarily about Cincinnati history, and I've talked about some dirty stuff before. I've talked about crime. We've talked about the Bricka triple homicide. It's one of the, I did a podcast about that. Do we suffer from problems? Yes. Do we need negativity? My friends, we do not. Woo, it's getting dark in here, isn't it? Let me go walk towards some light. Because that's the way it is. You can choose to stand in the dark, or you can choose to walk into the light. And this is a fine looking pavilion, and we're surrounded by the beauty of nature, and we've got the little watery area. It's not exactly a pond, it's actually pretty shallow. It's not more than a couple of feet deep, I don't think. But what I like to talk about on my channel is the people that built Cincinnati. I like to talk about the places, the things, the memories that people have built here, because it's more about nostalgia, and it's about, what do you remember? I'm not from here. I could tell you what I remember from where I grew up. But let's just take this beautiful pavilion as an example. And let's take this beautiful park as an example. The way I choose to show things is to enhance the beauty of an area. But yeah, we can walk back into the dark here, and I can show you all the busted glass. I can show you that. I was standing right here, right in the middle of all this busted glass just a second ago when I was filming and introing the video. I don't choose to talk about that. You know, one other thing I choose not to emphasize. I showed it. You guys might have noticed it. And that's that this park is obviously not being well maintained. All the way back through here you can see downed trees, tree limbs. They haven't been cleared. They haven't been put into a chewer, a shredder, a mulcher, whatever you want to call it. They've just been left here. And you can look back down over here, back down this walkway, and it hasn't been cleared. Yeah, that's supposed to be sidewalk right in there. It's not. It's just covered in leaves and debris, and I mean, it has not been taken care of. Has Rapid Run Park been maintained? I would say no. Because we haven't had anything in the last week take down tree limbs. That was a storm maybe a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. You know, and I'm seeing a tag right over here. You know, it's not fresh. And I'm seeing scuffs and I'm seeing scars and I'm seeing pieces of building that probably need to be patched up and redone. And I'm seeing, but that's not what my channel's about. Do you think anybody would watch that? Would they? Would they really? If I decided that I was going to talk about Cincinnati dirty, if I was going to talk about all the problems, if I'll talk about our schools, and I'll talk about our police, and I'll talk about our law enforcement, and I'll talk about gun-related crimes, and talk about all the abandoned houses that are boarded up and caving in, some of them people are still living in, why would I want to talk about that, and why would anybody want to hear about it? You want to hear about that stuff, guys? Watch the news. They talk about that on the news. Let's try to be more positive. And let's try to uplift one another and see the good in things, because you can come here and you can see what you want to see. You can see the beauty, you can see the water, you can see the trees, you can see the rolling hills right here in this park. And if you're like me and you're out of overweight, you'll huff and puff your way to get up to the pavilion. Or you can see the down tree limbs, and you can see the building in need of a little bit of repair, and you can see the busted glass, and you can see that you will see what you want to see. And I try to see things as much as I can positively. There's enough negativity in my life, there's enough stress, there's enough worries. I don't need anything else. Guys, thanks for watching. This has just been a little bit of Rapid Run Park and talking about why I don't show the dirty Cincinnati. Cincinnati the way it really is, hey, that's in the eye of the beholder. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week. Keep fighting a good fight, and I will see you in the next video.